Super Newcastle, Newcastle United FC.
Bonjour everyone, welcome to Magpie Match Days podcast. Just finished there, Liverpool 2, Newcastle 0. Bit of a respectable scoreline in the end, maybe not the hammering that everyone expected, but still negative from Newcastle and still sitting 16, I think it is, 2 points to the relegation zone.
It wasn't the worst result in the world. Like, obviously, like, and I guess a team like Liverpool, like, the biggest thing with Liverpool is like that attacking threat. Like, you look at Liverpool and you think you're gonna get hammered because of the front three.
Only 2 of them scored today.
They assisted each other, I think, though.
Well, Firmino was at the heart of everything, wasn't he?
He really was. Like, Firmino is underrated. Like, I've seen a stat before. Like, he scored more than Sanchez, which isn't surprising because Sanchez is shit. Assisted more than Hazard this season. But the biggest thing that surprised me was he's tackled more than Nemanja Matic.
No way. I didn't know that.
Like,
is that's him winning the ball and like that around the D, though, and then feeding it off?
Like that. Like, I saw like that good. Like, even fucking Firmino's fucking tackling more than a fucking defensive midfield player like Nemanja Matic.
Didn't know that.
Like that. Like, the front three are just absolutely unbelievable. And we were just talking before about like Coutinho leaving. Like, they haven't even missed him.
I was seeing
they've getting like 130 million. How much was he? They've getting 130 million, and not even missed him. So they can spend that money in the summer window and be fucking unbelievable. Like, they need to spend it on the defence. Fuck attacking. I hope they don't sign an attacking player in the summer. They need to get a goalkeeper and a decent defence. Since
Coutinho left, before he left, they scored 26 goals in the games that he played. Since he joined Barcelona, they scored 26 goals. Well, now 28. So it doesn't look like they've missed him.
No.
But they are 2 or 3 signs away from challenging for the title.
Yeah.
Like you say, they've got enough going forward. We all know that. The midfield, I thought Oxlade-Chamberlain was brilliant today. He's been on leaps and bounds since he joined them. Emre Can, unfortunately for them, he's joining Juventus. But they're bringing in that Kite, who's
it's a bit of a
big fee, isn't he?
Like, so they're getting rid of Kit. I think it's a bit of a kick in the teeth losing Emre Can on a free. Because in today's market, he'd be worth about 40 million or something, couldn't he? So losing him on a free is a bit of a kick in the teeth. But they've already got a replacement lined up in Keita. So it's, again, that's not really the end of the world. But it's that defence. Because I'm not a huge fan on Lovren. I think he's a bit of a liability.
Nah, he was the dodgy one the day when I said Karius was the dodgy one. He seemed to be out the day. He didn't get tested too much, but he was a bit more comfortable with corners and that one. He
had that one good save with Diame, but that was the only really.
That was a class save, actually.
It was the only really shot on goal, to be fair, but what a save it was.
What a shot from Diame. He finessed it, let L2 in the top corner.
FIFA push.
But Karius got there and he did well. He did well the day. I highlighted him as a weak link, but he didn't get tested enough.
Yeah.
But he did pull off a few good saves. But if Liverpool signing a keeper and another centre back, maybe a right back, well, they've got Klein come back from injury, and they're like that young and Alexander Arnold's in there. Robertson looks good at left back. So a couple of signs away. I mean, they currently sit second. They've just overtook Man U again in the league. So they're second in the league.
Because they've got one of the best front three in the world, along with like Barcelona and PSG, like possibly Real Madrid as well. But like, they're a long way off Man City. Man City are a different level, so they need to like strengthen up that attack, especially for like the Champions League. And I don't know if they're on like compete with the likes of PSG and Barcelona.
Because they're demolishing Porto in this round, but the next round is the business round. That's when it comes down to playing. You've eliminated the Portos of this world.
Porto looked like they gave them that game. Like we were talking about before, like that 5-0 scoreline didn't really reflect how good Liverpool were.
How hard the game was.
It just kind of reflected how shit Porto were. Like, they gave them 2 or 3 goals.
We said like
so easy for
Porto
them.
used to have 1 or 2 world class players, but I think now they're still top of the Portuguese league because the competition's shite. There's no decent players there because of the money that's involved in.
Like, even like Benfica, Sporting Lisbon, like they were 3 European powerhouses, them 3, but they're fucking dog shit now.
Because now the money involved, everyone's going to the Premier League or La Liga or China. China, if you Jose Fonte, Nicolas Gaitan and Carrasco, who unbelievably signed for fucking Chop Suey House United on the weekend. They played the first game this morning, got beat 8-0. Don't know who they're playing. Bunch of fucking amateurs, but the money they're commanding, man. I mean, we were saying like Carrasco was linked with Chelsea.
He's
50 million.
He's 24 years old.
And he's going to go into Chelsea, be on 200 grand a week, challenge for titles, Or go to China where you're on 300-400 grand a week, but playing with fucking pub players.
Yeah, like we were saying this about like Texera. Like when Texera went to go to China, like, he was strongly linked with Liverpool and even like the likes of Real Madrid and stuff. Now he's like 23 years old, had the world at his feet, could have gone to any team in Europe, competing in Premier League or La Liga, top leagues of the world, Champions League. Instead he got in China playing against amateurs, against builders and bar owners.
And you just write it off for free salt and pepper chicken. Like chow mein, that's all they do. Like, it's fair enough you're on an amazing wage, set for life, but you're pretty much set for life anyway if you join any of the top European clubs you're linked with. And why not? What's he going to be proud of when he finishes his career? Paid for China in 4 years, my ma fucking paid off a mortgage, but I've got now to show for it.
Chow mein.
Like I drank so much chang, I just bathed for 3 weeks straight. But like, you could win the Champions League, challenge for the Premier League, La Liga, whatever,
and still earn at least and still be grand a week.
Comfier than fucking a lazy boy. Like, enjoying China and friends. Like, you're gonna be so comfy, it's unreal. So why not have medals and something to prove for it? Like, I don't mind it at the end of your career, like Tevez, where he's 33, 34. Won the Premier League, won that, won this, won the Champions League.
It's been all over the world.
Fair enough, finish off his career there, make a fortune, but to do it when you're in your prime or about to come into your prime.
And 23, 24 years old, it's just kicking off. Like, yeah, your career's barely started, and like, yeah, so highly rated, like Texera and Carrasco. Like, why are you going there? And even on your debut, you're losing 8-0. What the fuck, man? That's like Sunday League shit.
I think obviously must just be turning up and thinking, we're going to release you over. All these other ones have got a point to prove.
Everyone did. Like when like the Chinese Super League finally.
Well, we thought it was dead in the water, didn't we?
When it got kicked off, everyone was going over there thinking like, oh, this is going to be a piece of piss. I'm going to win this league. Nay bother. Wait, no, because everyone's as shit as each other. Every team's got one or two superstars. And then like a bunch of fucking...
and if you can't get the ball to them, then everyone else is just passing it around the shite.
And then like the rest of the team is just a fucking bunch of plumbers.
No.
Like, you're not gonna fucking win a league.
Bunch of Uber drivers.
Oh, it's just a fucking...
Someone who's past the prime. Arsene Wenger.
Aye.
Our friends at Arsenal Fan TV was great watching their responses. Especially DT though, I've got to say he was spot on with his about how Arsenal need to just change it from top to bottom. Yeah. But it looks like Wenger is too arrogant.
Yeah.
And owled and got now else going from his life that he does never leave. But the board should take action.
I was watching Gillette Soccer Saturday this afternoon, and they were saying, I think it was the Scottish coach called Ali, whatever it's called.
Ali McCoy?
The other one.
Ali
Baba.
Aye, Ali Baba.
He was saying like Arsenal fans.
Ali McAnally.
McAnally, that's
McAnally.
Big McAnally.
McAnally.
Aye. So he was saying like even like Arsenal fans have got it set in their ways that they need that change. Like Arsene Wenger's already out as far as they're concerned. That's what they want, and their mind's never going to change. So they could win the next 5 games on the bounce.
Will they win Europa League and they'll still want them out?
Yeah.
Which would still be an alright season for them.
So like they could win the next 5 games on the bounce, but that 6th game they could lose and straight away they'd be like, Wenger out. Wenger shit. Like we need this change. Like
it's already minds made up, isn't it?
Yeah. It's kind of like been like that like for Newcastle for a while, to be fair. Like before like Benitez. Like anytime like just
it even Ashley had that window under McLaren where in the January where he bought Townsend, bought Shelby, invested a little bit, but then obviously it backfired, and then it comes to the next one he doesn't, then it's all back that again. Yeah, which I'm totally unfair for, because one window doesn't fix the past fucking 20.
Exactly.
But it is true that if Arsene Wenger won the Europa League, I mean, it doesn't seem like they're going to get the top 4 now, but nothing's going to be seen as success now because everyone just wants like a breath of fresh air, don't they?
Yeah. Well, looking at that game from Thursday night, like the 3-0 loss against Man City, like no problem losing to Man City, one of the best teams in the league, 3-0, alright, fair play. But he didn't make a substitution.
The thing was the cup final for me, like, where as Gary Neville pointed out, like, you know, players walking about the pitch in a cup final, knee one grafted, knee one arsed. That's the problem. Like, we always say that in Newcastle. We don't expect to win. We expect effort, and surely that should be the bare minimum.
You're at Wembley in a cup final, and people are just walking back. You're 2-0 down, walking back. Alright. But on Thursday, like, I didn't get not making a substitution.
I know.
Like, it's as if he was just sitting on the bench playing on his iPad or something. He's playing fucking Angry Birds or something. Like, he's just lost interest. Like, are you not like fresh legs? Like, they had like a Iwobi on the bench. Like, young,
they haven't
fresh
got much.
kids and stuff.
Like I haven't got much options from the bench, but
The bench wasn't great.
the players on the pitch were shite on Sunday and they were shite on Thursday 3-0 down. So why not bring on youngsters who might have a point to prove, who have got, like you say, fresh legs and like
just
what have you got to lose? You've already been beaten.
He's just fucking tagging his fucking lass and stuff on Facebook.
I checked
like,
in at the Emirates.
look at this video on Lad Bible. Like, what are you doing?
Look at this dog going to doggy school on the bus.
Like, fucking hell, come on, man. They need to sort shit out. Like, I think it is like from the top down, like, which is like a lot of clubs. Newcastle and Sunderland being the fucking prime example. From the top down, shit needs to change, and I think that's the same with Arsenal. Like the chairman, like, to be fair, the chairman puts money in. Like, he signs good players. Like, they've got like Aubameyang,
that's what
Sanchez,
a couple of them were saying. Troops and DT and that were saying that there's no excuses now. You can't say the money hasn't been invested. You can't say this, you can't say that, because they have just spent, what was it, 60 odd million on Aubameyang. You know, they brought in a few players, so you cannot say now it's down to Wenger and his tactics, and you can just tell the players they want to be playing for him, and it's the same coaches and training sessions that's been there for years.
Like he's getting old, man. Like, I feel sorry for him because like
he's ruining his legacy, isn't he?
Yeah, he really is. Because like I kind of feel sorry for him in the sense that he's the most successful Arsenal manager in history. Probably the second most successful manager in English history, like behind like Alex Ferguson. And that's just gone to shit
Tits
now.
Up, it's kind of like why you
he's
think
got such a good legacy behind him, but he's probably only going to be remembered for these last few shite years.
It's why it backfires sometimes. Like, I didn't want to mention it about Shearer because he did want to stay on in the Championship and actually didn't let him. And you can't really judge someone on 9 games. But something must have been in the back of his head thinking like, if I did a shit job here as manager, then my legacy over all those years as a player carrying the club could be tarnished. And Wenger's gotten beyond that point now where his years of good work between the 90s and to about 2006, 2008, it's just out the window now, especially in loyal Arsenal fans, because they're just living in the present.
They got like Champions League finals, FA Cup finals, won multiple, like the Invincible season and stuff like that.
Best thing about Arsenal play AC Milan, the Europa League on Thursday, they got rid of everything and they've brought in an ex-player in Gattuso, and that has worked out. Like, they haven't conceded in so many games. They're on a win streak. They're shooting up the league. They look hard to beat. And he's brought fire back in that team, and he's totally changed the club around.
Because Gattuso's got heart. Like, they've tried this before.
You know, you're going to be shit scared when he comes in the change room. You didn't want to let him
But
down.
they've tried this before with Seedorf, Pizarro. Like, it's not like he's the first ex-player to try and take over AC Milan. But Gattuso's got heart, and he's probably a scary fuck. He probably like Roy Keane was at Sunderland.
And it may work for a bit.
But not as if like Roy Keane liked Sunderland. That was just a job to him. Like, if it was Man United or someone, it would be a bit more.
Gattuso's going to be...
But Gattuso loves AC Milan.
He said that...
fucking heart's in it. And he just fucking batter players.
I like him bringing the old school and stuff. He had said about how players these days lose a game and post a selfie and then he's like, when he lost a game, it would beat him up for days. Like, he'd be there like fucking wound
take
up.
it out on himself. But these players are just like,
just been beat off. Fucking
we're on Instagram.
2.5 Liverpool, checking at Anfield. Like, that's, you know what I mean? Like,
I know, we'll just go to the fucking best nightclub in Milan, have a wicked night, post loads of selfies, get a fucking wicked like social media following. Like, it wasn't like that back in like the Gattuso Kino days. Like Gattuso and Kino cared. Like, they fucking played for like the shirt.
And the badge, the club.
And like, it would absolutely tear them apart, like, to lose. But these days, like, it's pretty good, the money, to be fair. Like footballers are celebrities more than they are like footballers these days. Like the money that they're on.
Wait, it's blinking back to China, isn't it? No one gives a fuck about the club, the competition, the medals. It's just all about the pay packet.
Most money you can, which I guess for like players getting China, getting all that money, like, it's beyond stupid. But it's not as if like playing in England you're on shit wage. It's not as if you're like flipping burgers now. Like, you're still going to get like 200 grand a week.
£8 an hour to fucking £80 an hour. Like, it's like design like halfway split, and it's just. But we talked about Roy Keane and Sunderland, and then Arsenal, Newcastle, and Sunderland being misledly ran. Sunderland are for free. Ownership's up for free. Ellis is willing to take the club off his hands if someone wants to just come in and take off the debt. So I mean, this bottle of Coors is worth more than Sunderland. Me fucking socks are worth more than Sunderland. So yeah, that speaks volumes to the club. Shout out to them getting the hummus in on these cool nights. That's a good gesture by the club.
Very good gesture.
It's the only way they're going to get people into the stadium. Like, anyone wants to watch the match.
Highest capacity all season for Sunderland.
But in Sunderland, fair play to them. You know, they're doing exactly what Newcastle did. get out the Championship at the first time of asking. Wrong direction. It's the other way around. But
they tried.
We might get if we stay up and Borough in the playoffs at the minute. You know,
last season though they were like, if we play like Burton and Wigan and that last season, like
we'd be winning week out.
We'd be top of the league now.
Upside down league. Stupid Mackin cunts.
Well, like, we've seen this before now. Like for a team to get relegated, like even like Hull or like close to the relegation zone.
We were looking at the league, weren't we?
Like it's mad to say like teams are just relegated from the Premier League. Like you just like
where's these parachute payments?
You can like automatically assume to do well, at least get in the playoffs or something. Like when Newcastle get relegated,
you think we've been dead lucky then, haven't we?
Newcastle fans love getting relegated because you're gonna have a good season.
In the sense that we win most matches.
Like, you can be looking in week out, winning games, enjoying life instead of being bottom of the Premier League, hating your fucking life.
Not having shots on target and that.
But like Sunderland are rock bottom. It's not even if they're like Hull's in a relegation.
You'd expect
Hull's
at
in a
least
relegation
top 10 playoff
battle.
push, wouldn't you?
Sunderland's rock bottom. Like,
Sunderland are gone.
The fucking are. It's because like they've lost interest. Ellis Short lost interest a long time ago. Like when David Moyes came in, David Moyes thought he was going to get a decent crack at the whip. But like come the January window, they were like, nah, got any money for you, mate?
Oh,
God,
fuck.
belt at that, mate.
I don't know how Coleman got persuaded to go on there, like.
Mate.
Why would you? He could have went to like. I'm surprised like West Brom didn't get him instead of Pardew. He could easily got a Premier League job. No.
Like, but even still, like he probably only left because he got Wales.
He reached his limit with Wales.
Absolute best it could be.
They're never going to get a semi-final again, but you still could have got surely a job at like West Brom or.
But surely like Ellis Shaw would have had
even like the top of the Championship.
Surely Ellis Shaw would have had to like persuade him to come. He'd be like, oh, like we've got this opportunity for you. You can do this and you can do that. But he wouldn't have because they haven't got nothing to offer. And he was just saying last week he's never met Ellis Short.
What?
He's never had a conversation with Ellis Short.
I didn't know that either.
Like, so how the fuck did he get the job?
That's mad as piss. Well, it's just been his side man. They must have put more into Coleman's wages than they haven't the fucking starting 11 in the squad.
Like, he's a good manager, like, and he started doing
He's
well.
a decent manager. He did a job
he did
a really good job at Fulham, actually.
When he first came in, like, Sunderland were starting getting results, but that's gone tits up now. And, like, I don't know. Like, what the fuck's going on?
And then, obviously, they had Grabbing up front, didn't he, who was the top goal scorer, and he fucked off back.
He was like, I'm off, see you later.
He just thought, this is going nowhere. I'm getting out of here as fast as I can.
This is going fucking shorter than my career.
But, Sunderland are doomed, I mean.
That's the only thing Newcastle fans were really looking forward to, like, if you get relegated. I mean, no one wants to get relegated, but the only upside of getting relegated
I'd be sick if we get relegated. I'm going to Derby. The thing that would happen now is we would get relegated, Borough come up the playoffs, and Sunderland out in League One yet again not a derby. Fuck's sake.
The Middlesbrough derby isn't even really a derby, to be fair. Like when they were playing last week,
it's not, is it?
When they were playing last week, like Sunderland and Middlesbrough fans were like
playing it down with them.
It's like we don't give a fuck. It's not a derby.
It's an excuse to the wife, isn't it? Like it's Derby Day dawn. I've got to head out.
I think Middlesbrough hate Leeds more than they hate Newcastle and Sunderland. Like they didn't give a fuck about the North East derby.
Whoever threw that fucking coin at my belly, I'm coming for you. For a
stadium shit. Your history means
get out your
nothing.
history, you shit. That was brilliant, that, like.
Fucking Yorkshire gravy cunt.
But, fucking cups of tea, man. Like, Middlesbrough is just like, I say derby, like, it's not really. Like, and it doesn't look like we're going to get Sunderland either way.
Fucking Sunderland's fucking dead and buried. Like, they need that takeover more than Newcastle do, really. Like, honestly, Sunderland Newcastle's the second worst run club in the North East. Like, Sunderland, that's an absolute just fucking liability. Newcastle's a liability, but Sunderland are something else.
The rating was on the wall for years, wasn't it now? Like, the amount of fucking survival Sundays they had, and the managers they brought in the last minute, and Defoe, they single-handedly kept them up a couple of seasons in a row.
Yeah. I'll say that for a long time. Like, if Sunderland didn't have Jermaine Defoe, like, they'd be fucked. Then just time came. Like, it was always coming for them. For years, it was just coming for them, and last season was that time. But at least, like Mike Ashley got Newcastle relegated twice. But fair play to him, they came back straight away.
The thing that pisses me off
Sunderland
actually is like he spent more money in the Championship than in the Premier League. Like he spent more money on bringing him back up than he has in stabilising him.
It's probably because he had Rafa. Like Rafa came in.
I haven't had Rafa in the summer.
Rafa, because it's Premier League.
But
Rafa probably
spent
came
all
in.
the money on Richie and Gale and everything.
I think they'd done that so Rafa would stay. because like it was looking for the world. Like, why would Rafa stay at a Championship club? They've just got relegated. Why would he stay? He could probably get any other offer. He decided to stay, probably under the principle that he could change the team around and do what he wanted, which he did, and it worked well. Won the Championship, but then they got the Premier League, and then it was like, oh fuck.
Oh, I didn't want to put money in.
I don't want to invest any further than this. Like, it just needs to be bought out as soon as possible.
Going forward, we've got Southampton here, week of the day. That's a must-win game now.
Yeah.
They drew 0-0, didn't they?
0-0, wasn't it?
0-0 with Stoke. Huge win for Swansea, they won it 4-1 away, 4-1 in front of West Ham. Swansea been class since Swansea been class since appointing Carvajal, who looked like we had Championship manager.
They really took
Championship
the piss
squad. We took the piss out of him. I thought, oh, it's a bit of an underwhelming appointment. It was like Stoke with Paul Lambert. There was like two Championship managers got appointed. Looks like Pardew and Carvajal going back the way they belong. Probably not even the Championship, probably in the dole queue, because he's probably going to get sacked tomorrow morning. Pardew. I mean, if I was West Brom, that was a must-win game the day away to Watford, and they got beat 1-0. You'd think you'd get him out the door because.
But John Carver is the best coach in the Premier League.
8 or 9 games left. Try and get someone in to have a change and bring something, because I think they're 7 points off. Right, it's game hour now.
Yeah,
the players didn't respect him. They're too busy fucking fake taxi.
Nicking taxis in Barcelona.
So West Brom are down. It looks like Swansea might be staying up. It's a fight between Stoke and then the 18th place, isn't it? It's going to be fucking really tight. Like,
well, I was saying about this fucking taxi business the other day. Like, if like it was 4 of like the best players, maybe it's not Boaz Myhill, but the other 3
senior players, wasn't it?
Like 3 of the best players.
Like Johnny Evans was linked with the return back to Man United.
Like if this happened to, if it was like the junior squad, like when it happened like back the Pearson, he sacked his own son because of like shit they were doing, fucking
ladyboys.
They were just fucking banging posies right, left and centre. So if it was like junior players, would it have just been sacked like they did like with Pearson?
Well, when it came out, I thought, it must have been some of the youngins, some of the reserves misbehaving, first time on the drink abroad.
Fucking Barry,
lads' holiday,
Evans, like the fucking 3 best players.
Mate's are like 30 odd with kids and that.
If that was the younger squad, they probably would have been sacked like they did like back in the day with Pearson. But because it was them 3, fucking Liverpool, Barry, and Evans, 3 like their best players. Well, not Dino.
We're relying on them.
We'll strip Evans of captaincy for 1 week.
Brunt, really good punishment, Alec. Brunt as well. They came out that they leaked the dressing room last week where Brunt was disagreeing with Pardew's tactics, and there was a big brawl. And it's just Pardew, man. Like, no one respects you because you're shit. And you just have that attitude of like a supply teacher, didn't he? Yeah,
Brunt's a long-serving like player for West Brom. He's been there for years. He was even captain before Johnny Evans came, which is a bit of a kick in the dick.
That's probably it is. He's dick sent off that.
So like Chris Brunt's more than entitled to his opinion. Like people in Birmingham or West Brom particularly probably respect him more than anyone in that team. So if he wants to tell Pardew his tactics are shit, which they are.
He's sending my club down.
He's fucking more than entitled to do that. Like, if he's gonna get a week's wage fine or whatever, so fuck. Like Pardew was a fucking bellend. Like let him tell him he's the fucking bellend. Like if they want to have a spat, like people spat with Fergie all the time and like not really having apart from they got a fucking boot across the face. But like,
I think we could see Pardew going in the morning. Like, I mean, like I say, it's game over for them. They may as well try and get someone in. Or are they going to stick with them in the Championship?
It'd probably be a decent job for them in the Championship. I never really see the point in sacking a manager like this close towards like the end of the season.
Just because he hasn't had the impact that they hoped he would have had coming in the door. But it's probably too far gone now.
This close like towards the end of the season, like I don't really even see the point in sacking a manager. Might as well wait till the end of the season, because if you bring someone else new in now, it doesn't always work. Like fair play, it worked with Swansea and Carvajal, but it's not even always going to work. Like West Brom are fucking rock bottom of the table. Like you bring a manager in now, what they going to do? Say when Shearer,
it's probably going to lose the confidence of fucking the fans anyway, because you may as well bring him in the summer if you're going to, if Podge isn't doing out until the end of the season, and give him like his own squad to sign.
Say when Shearer came into Newcastle, like there wasn't any managers at the time.
Too far gone, wasn't it?
So Shearer was like the only person, not because of his managerial experience, but they thought like, oh, we'll fucking pick him up and like we'll try and like move forward. But it was too late. Same with Benitez.
Well, Benitez came out 10 games ago.
Benitez came too late.
Yeah. It was like, it's painful that, because it was like 3 or 4 games too late.
Yeah, really was. Too late.
So that'll happen next week. Must-win game, relegation rival, because we've got tough Tough away trips coming up as well at Spurs, and which has been postponed, so it's going to be a 3-week break after the Southampton game. We're confident next week getting 3 points.
It's a funny one with Southampton. Like I really like Southampton. They've got a really good team, but I don't know what.
Again, it's dodgy ownership, isn't it? Managers in and out the door all the time. I mean, Claude Powell's sacked and he's went to Leicester and he's done alright there. Yeah. So it's like, why is the owners there been
a lot of
shooting the bullet as well?
There's been a lot of that in the Premier League lately, like chopping and changing around managers. Some do well, some don't. But I really like Southampton's team. I just don't know.
I've got some class players in the likes of imagine if they went down with the likes of James Ward-Prowse, Nathan Redmond, Tadic, Gabbiadini on his day. He looked class when he first came. Bertrand, Forster. Like they should be nowhere near the relegation zone there, especially really compared to the likes of us with the Championship side and Huddersfield and Brighton. Even like Swansea up into results now. Like you'd take Southampton's squad over any of them 5-6 teams any day of the week, wouldn't you?
Definitely, yeah. So I don't know. Could be a Newcastle win. It's
as Taylor would said, who's absent today. We could win on one hand, on the other hand, we could lose. But then on your hand, we could
maybe
draw.
A draw.
So
could be a draw. So
0-1
see, like going to be
points.
A win or a loss.
Or
it could be a draw.
So get your money on all three. Always a winner.
Newcastle and Southampton are just one of them. Like that.
It's going to be it's going to be like a 0-0 or a 1-0.
They're just very similar teams at the minute. Like neither of them have a lot about them, but they're both fighting to not get relegated. So it really could go either way. Like I'm not overly confident in Newcastle winning it, but
at home with the pressure on, we haven't been too good lately. I mean, one Man U, the pressure was off.
I don't think Newcastle could win. I think maybe a 2-1 result would be fair. 2-1 win Newcastle, but Southampton, they've got a lot to earn, and like I say, they've got a good team. So it's a toughie, that one, to be fair.
Yes.
Toffee
crisp.
Tough.
Right.
Tough, no.
That'll do it for this week. Make sure you check out the video that we did, little Geordie Box, getting our reactions to things that were happening in the game against Liverpool.
Geordie Box.
Look out for next week. On Wednesday, I've got a little opposition preview with the Ugly Inside, which is Southampton Fan TV. Get their opinion on the club and what they think of the game. And then we've got the voice of Newcastle, Mr. Mick Lowe, is joining me for a podcast on Thursday night at the Strawberry. Thanks to 9 Bar tonight for accommodating with for this podcast.
Accommodation, yeah.
Aye, well, we had the room boxed off to ourselves.
Enjoyed the game just to ourselves.
Lovely, McLovely.
Lovely little date night.